It's the Cable
I'm gonna lead off on Orcs here. Orcs are pretty good. One of the best cards in the cube. That's not a power. Oh, wow. So library would be really good with these orcs, but I think you take the Reanimator. Just cut black. I think that's the main strength of Reanimate over library in this spawn. It's like, so like pack one, pick one. I think I like library over Reanimate. There's some value in seeing the signals and staying open for it. I have them in like about the same range. But now that we're like for sure in black, we want to cut it. We want to send that signal. So we're going to take the good black cards. This pick, what the good black cards are, is a little bit more nebulous. Because we got Polluted Delta here, Corpse Dance, and Chrome Mox. Corpse Dance is like a lot weaker than Reanimate, right? A lot more situational. I think Delta makes sense. I think Chrome Mox makes sense. I really do like being Black-Red Reanimator, but I don't think we need to move into it right now. Like, if I'm going to take, like, Pyromancer or whatever, I should just take the Delta. Because I can also tutor up Badlands or what have you. I think I'm feeling the Chrome Mox. I'd like to, like, Bowmasters plus draw 7s, you know? I'd like to be the draw 7 deck. Chrome Mox plays well with those. Don't love this pack. We got a couple, like, C-list reanimation targets. A Tar Pit, and that's about it. Chrome Mox makes turn 1 Turok more likely. Yeah, that's kind of a messed up play, huh? Craven a Doomsday. I can see that. I can see some Doomsday. Possibly should have been doing that last draft, huh? Our mana was good, and we had the Black Lotus for the turn 1 Doomsday. Yeah, let's troll it up, huh? Troll's sweet here. It pitches to Chrome Mox. It reanimates. It's kind of perfect. Like, people are doing this shit in Legacy, right? Chrome Mox, reanimate, troll. The Doomsday play pattern in Vintage Cube. It depends on the cards that you get. But the common one is to Doomsday, and then you play, like, some draw spell. Gush is probably the best one. And then you play Thassa's Oracle. And they die. And there's the Jace that kills as well. That does the Thassa's Oracle thing. And those are the most convenient and easy ways to kill post-Doomsday. But there's other ways, right? I want to do Shell. I wanted to use Doomsday to set up Shellduck Isle plus Emrakul. One of these drafts. That used to be a fun backup Doomsday win back in the day. I'm just gonna Edict. It's a solid card. Maybe I should take Shinobi though. Shinobi's kind of yeah. Let's take this. Let's take the messed up card. We've got a Creeping Tar Pit. We might as well, right? I don't think I'm Harding. I don't think I'm Rankling. You could Thirst or you could Damnation. I don't love either of them. Let's take Damnation. I like Damnation against white aggro, and I like it against green mana dork decks. So even if it ends up being a sideboard card, it's still like a reasonable one, right? There's that Badlands. I was talking about Black-Red Reanimator earlier, and Badlands is pretty good there. And get with the Troll, too. Really like Duress. Really a big fan of Duress. But I'm going to take Badlands out of this pack. Just gives us so many more options with our mana base and such. I wonder if Lingering Souls for potential Esper is an option. With Shinobi. White's always open, and we're like short on playables here. I think I should be considering it. Hell yeah, Bazil. Congrats on the new job. I'm sure that's stressful. Load off the old noggin. I have no idea what I would do if I couldn't Twitch for whatever reason. Probably scrounge around some game company or something. Wow, another Black Lotus deck. Okay. Yeah, we did not get many playables in pack 1, but we also like took a lot of potential playables in our mana base, so it could end up working out for us. I think I'm feeling that Fable, that's what I think. Need some good cards in here, need some playables, Yeah, maybe I'm Grixis. I thought this is Fever Ray, basically. The Mongolian Fever Ray. Yawgmoth works with that Lingering Souls. Oliphant's another, like... The same reasons that I like Troll, I also like Oliphant for here. Maybe we can Wheel of Kolaghan's Command or something. Another Badlands. How many Badlands do we need, Oh, that was easy. A little, like, zoom action. I'm into it. How about some good lands? Now! Only Badlands! This is a Badlands family, and you're all going to respect that. Those fancy Goodlanders. Thinking they're better than us. And none of you will ever love a Goodlander. This I decree as head of the stream. Ooh, a Voidwalker. Oh shit, what up? Hey, The Lost 23, thanks for the sub, these are the 32 months. Hell yeah, give me that Lelia. Whatever you're feeling, Thriftin' Mitch. Recall is good if you want to cut blue. Black Lotus is going to fit into more decks. If you don't feel like fighting over blue. Lotus is better in combo decks, like Storm decks. So yeah, it's really what you're feeling. What would you like to draft? Well, that's a thing I can reanimate, maybe. We need some discard outlets, but I can see reanimating that one. I guess we got Fable so far. Ooh, a discard outlet. I don't like this pack at all. Should I scrap a ritual? Do I draft Dark Depths much? Occasionally. I like Dark Depths if I have some tutors to like put it together quickly, conveniently. Make it a consistent thing. If I just have Dark Depths in my deck as like 2 random cards I can fumble into, I'm playing it as like kind of a desperation deal. I don't love Yogg here, but I might end up running it just having a playables, right? We have a couple cards that make 2 creatures, the Bowmasters, the Fable. Could be not the worst. I should take DRC over Massacre Girl. Interesting. Lelia is a warrior for Najeela here. I don't like the idea of playing Najeela turn 1 either. Off Black Lotus. Cool. Najeela's kind of good with Yogg too. Maybe that'll be fine. Starting to feel a little bit better about my playable count. We're still behind though. If we're counting Oliphant and Troll as lands, I mean, maybe between the Oliphants and the Black Lotus, like one of these is a spell. Oh wow, look at this pack, So we're going to pass this Mox Sapphire for a few different reasons. One, we're pretty color intensive, and it's like basically making colorless for our deck. 2, it would be replacing a land, right? You do that with lands. With Moxen, they replace lands. And right now we're really short on playables. We need to invest some picks in actual playables. And then 3, Grizzlebrand is like one of the better things that you can reanimate. And here we are with a reanimate and Exhume. Just waiting for a Grizzlebrand, right? Waiting for a premium reanimation card. If the Grizzlebrand wasn't in the pack, I still wouldn't take the Mox. I'd take Fury. That's a pretty good one too. So I don't love Luris, but it does get back Black Lotus here. So I guess we jam it, Kind of like that Skull Clamp too, the Bowmaster and stuff. It's random 1/1s. Duretti is technically a discard outlet, but it's not a great one. It's not very efficient. Let's go with the Luris for now. Wow, really not my pack, I was kind of hoping we didn't get too many of these. I might take Shadow Spear. One of the issues with Shadow Spear here is that a lot of our threats already have lifelink. Like, we got Luris and Grizzlebrand there. It's kind of good on a Voidwalker, though. Or a Trespasser. You think the seat to my right for Spicted Arcana Cruelty over the Grizzlebrand? Maybe. We haven't seen a lot of reanimatory stuff coming from the right, have we? No, we got the Reanimate in the first pack. We second picked it. I'm gonna take the Death out of this pack. The best thing that we could get now would be an Exhume or really just more discard outlets. Red's got a lot of shitty ones. And then one like spectacular one with Faithless Looting. We would take Entomb over basically anything here, and then after that, Faithless Looting. And then I think we would still take a premium reanimation target, like Atraxa or Archon over the worser looting effects. We do need more discard outlets though, right? We just have Bone Shards and Fable. Not a lot. It helps that Oliphant and Troll can bin themselves. That certainly helps. You miss Bitter Reunion? Me too, 43. Me as well. Oh shit. Well, there's the Entomb and the Faithless Looting. Sick. Maybe we'll get a really late looting. I don't think we will, but a Streamer can dream. That's our Grave Titan in here. Not like the worst card to reanimate, and not super hard to cast either. So Bowman Courier is not the discard outlet that I would choose, but it is one. You can like put an Exhume on the stack and crack it, or just sack it and discard a Grizzlebrand and hope to draw a reanimation effect. Probably not going to play it, but maybe. Ophiomancer is good filler. Ophiomancer is really good filler with Yogg, actually. Be nice to combine those two. It's so sad. That's so sad to me. Seeing this turtle still floating around. Top's not crazy here with the shuffle effects. Cool. Well, we got enough playables. That's nice. That always helps. Well, there's a sideboard card. Luris and Bowman Courier are kind of cool. Right now we have one cut to make. It might be the Shadow Spear. It is kind of cute with the Vault Sleeper and the Voidwalker, as mentioned. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it in. Maybe I'll cut the top or something. Or Trespasser. What if I got Trespasser? You want to sideboard the Damnation? Could. Oh, I was talking about like maybe one of the Lotus or two binnable creatures acts as a spell too. Was kind of thinking about that. Yeah, we don't really have much removal. Makes me kind of like the main deck Damnation. Yeah, it's like Bone Shards and Yawgmoth. Or the Ashen Rider trigger. So this is like 13 black sources. And like 5-ish red. Good. Bumped it up to like 7-ish red. Am I supposed to keep this? Kind of looks like a bunch of shit, huh? Looting on top of the Entomb. Like before versus after. Dead. Oh, it's a sex thing. Now I understand. Why didn't someone just say that? No, make zoom. So we only have 2 more reanimation effects for this Grizzlebrand. Maybe Lele will just win by itself. No, my Bomat Courier. Bomat's sweet with Lelia too. That'll be a good one. I killed the Brea's Apprentice before serving in, even though they couldn't double block it. Couldn't double block the Lelia profitably. I still didn't want it to eat my warrior token. I want the Nagila tokens to start like next turn we get 3, you know, if we get to attack with this board. They snowball pretty quick. There's passing. Gotta have something, right? Like on board, they could have flashbacked Firebolts. They gotta have something here. This is Double Jeopardy. I think this is actually Magic the Gathering. If this is Double Jeopardy, I've been playing super wrong. Top and Lily is kind of cool. I guess I play it. What is Snapdraw? Oh, they're vamping. Hopefully that's not terrible for me. Yeah, I'm bringing the Dam could end up being really bad. Like if they reanimate the Grizzlebrand or something. Nagila is for each warrior. Yeah. Yeah, I played with Nagila decks in other cubes. I knew it was like a pretty snowbally card. I was kind of hoping to play with the new Haste Menace 2/2 that they've been playing in Legacy. Yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. So the Grizzlebrand can block Lelia, and then they're still taking... Not enough. I guess we spin top, huh? What are you talking about? Oh, DT for Death Touch? Yeah. I don't really want these cards to be the top of my library, but maybe it's fine. I just like draw my shuffle effect next turn. Don't lose the top. Alright, well, they gain some life. Hey, Baller Donk, thanks for 42 months. I was expecting them to take the 3 and then untap and hit me and then draw 7 and hope to answer my board with their fresh 7. Sure. Yeah, this looks sweet. They take 1 more damage if I play the Death pre-combat. But I'd like to play both those cards, and I don't want to... I wouldn't be able to if I tapped my top here. Only the 1 damage matters. Don't think I want to go to 5 here. I'm just going to pass. Die to like 2 random burn spells or something. Yeah, imprinting the Dam on my Chrome Mox might have been iffy. May have been incorrect. Certainly felt like I was the aggressor of that game. Just want to lean into that. Even though we're on the draw. Yeah, I don't think they realized the death touch either. I don't see any other interpretation, Sprinkles. Hey, sup, Mr. DZ. The great Doczillo. Doc, I've got a fever. I've got a fever. And the only cure is more cube draft. Wish I could imprint this courier, huh? Not looking super useful here. Could also be sepsis. It could be, the streamer's got the dysentery. Could be all kinds of things. Fable's real tempting here. I do like Ophiomancer with Yogg, though. I do enjoy that interaction. Let's see if we can connect them. Yeah, right, Prebin. I like Yogg, too. I was sad to see Bitter Blossom leave. Those are both cards that, like, make each other a lot stronger, right? And just like Bitter Blossom Clamp. Amazing Waddle is King. Do I like Yogg more than Braids? Oh, by a lot. Braids is sweet, but I want Braids in like a lower powered cube. It's a little rough here. Braids isn't, I mean, Braids is like a way less powerful card than Smokestack. And Smokestack doesn't have the double black casting cost, and it's not as vulnerable. There's just like no reason to have Braids in a cube that doesn't already have Smokestack in it. In my opinion. You missed the twin package? Yeah, understandable. I'm sure it'll come back, huh? Like, I'd be surprised. So, like, they're gonna try and have Vintage Cube, like, every other month or something. Just, like, some absurd amount of Vintage Cube this next year. Like, most of the time, there should be a Vintage Cube around. So I think, like... And then, like, when there's a new set, they won't have one. And when there isn't a new set, they will have one, basically. I think is the idea, the plan. And I think every time they cycle it, they're just gonna, like, have a cycle of cards swap. So I'd be surprised if we didn't see Twin back, like, within the year, even. What are we, Furion? I think so, Prebin. I think it has a high potential. Keep it HelloFresh. Yeah. Let's draw a card. And we could draw one more, but I'll just not. I'm kind of wondering if I could have gotten lethal here somehow. Like, we could have Death's Back Bowman Courier for 1 damage. Right now I could sack the Graveyard Trespasser and then Death it back. Let's do this. Oh, the fucking, the green part. The fucking green thing on this. What's it called again? Life? Life would have done it, right? I didn't realize I had a green source in here, but yeah, I missed it. It was the dream. It was the life dream, and I missed it. A mere 3 damage. Okay. Not a bad game 1, huh? Hello. There's no Black Lotus, but I'll take it, huh? I'll take it. You ate poison fish once? Oh, brutal. Can I ask you a question, Taboo? Why didn't you eat non-poisoned fish? Like, why would you do that? I'm just wondering what the bonus, like what the pro is, you know, like what your reasoning was. Gotta try everything at least once. Oh, that's valid. That's valid. It is good to try new things, yeah. Fucking fast bond stuff. Nice, Scott. Man, that quote's terrible. It's like not even my joke. Those are the worst quotes, where I'm just like referencing something or whatever. Doing some bit. You don't think the elephant's good? It's great. If we didn't have Entomb for Grizzlebrand, we would be making a turn 2 6/4 here, which is, yeah, a good thing to do generally. You use it to replace a land. So you're replacing a fetch land with an Oliphant, basically. And it can mountain cycle and go get you your Badlands or whatever. It's also like a land that like pitches to Chrome Mox and Fury and whatever. I've been really happy with them. Probably going to be playing this Bowmaster. I guess we just pass, though. Discard some land here. Also, sometimes you just cast it, yeah. Yeah, the times Oliphant is, like, most impressive is when you're playing, like, some sneak attack deck or whatever, and you're just like, oh, I have another 8 damage from my land drop. There's the blue one, too, Nordic Rest. That one's been seeing a lot of play in, like, Vintage and Modern and Legacy. A land that can pitch to Force Will, pretty great. All but the white one, yeah, but they did add the dragon that plane cycles for 2 and comes back. Saw some Legacy play. I was really happy to see that one. So this Yogg's Will is going to get back Black Lotus and LED. They can mill me for 9. I mean, if this Tamiya finds a bounce land, they get to win. Angel of Ruins. Yeah, Angel of Ruins is interesting. I considered it for my cube, but I went with the dragon. The cool thing about Angel of Ruins is the, it's another thing you can weld. Which I'm sure you already know. Tamiya can't name land, sure. Well, I could indirectly find a bounce land. Sure, that makes sense, Watch Edge, yeah. Yeah, if you have trash for treasure in your cube. A fetch? I'm not talking about fetches, I'm talking about bounce lands. Just a bounce land going back to your hand over and over. What are they doing with LED? Well, here LED generated 6 mana, so that's pretty good. I might have misspoken, Meat Locker, but Crab does go infinite with a bounce land. Doesn't go infinite with a fetch, right? Without like a Crucible Tomb. Always open to the idea that I might have misspoke. Or they just exile. A Twister. Damn. Quick, mill yourself for more Yawgmoth's Will stuff. They're not. They milled the growth chamber. Yeah, they might have more though. Yeah, right? I was hoping for a draw 7. Now I don't know whether the Bowmaster or just like untap and cast my Oliphant. I guess a Bowmaster here. Regret. It's a little weird with them having the Mill Crab in play, but I think I'm supposed to draw here. Like, I want to kill it. Like, they could top deck Escape Shift or some shit right now and just deck me, or another bounce land. I think in my 7 cards here, I'm going to find some kind of answer. Yeah, like this fucking thing. And now we have Lethal Rep next turn. I can play this Lele from hand too. Could have Dothied first. Oh, to exile the crab? Yeah, I guess. Could have mattered, I suppose. Unlikely to, but could have. That would have needed like a regrowth effect. Plus a bounce land. But it would have felt silly if they hit exactly that. Alright, once again. Gonna keep on applying the pressure here. I could Cetera. That's an old chess adage. If you see a good line, look for a better one. Sometimes you don't have time though, huh? Every rule's got an exception. I'm gonna keep. I'm not like super thrilled about my lack of action, but like we top deck our reanimation targets, we can just cast them with this draw. We'll see. Oh, you're fine, Matthews Mag. Yeah, anytime you make a comment after I've already made a play, it's no longer backseating, right? Now it's commentating on the line. Now it's just discussing. That is perfect. You did perfect. They're cracking their Horizon Land in response there because they don't want me to orc in response to them cracking. I think. Oh, wow. All right. Fair enough. I don't think I Chrome Mox Imprinting Zoom here. Only have one in hand. I think the odds of us getting, like, Time Spiraled or whatever is pretty low from this spot. And we could have, like, top decked Entomb or something. Is the blue animated outline new? What do you mean? In the overlay. My overlay? Around the OK text box. Oh, like the like inner inside there. Yeah, I think that's fairly new, but I think I started noticing it like some weeks ago. Sweet. Yeah, this deck's sick, huh? 2040. Rebuying lotuses like they're candy. How did the Black Lotus rebuy win? We just played like a Fable and a Yogg, and the opponent didn't have anything, so they packed it. Wasn't some spectacular win or whatever. I almost want to chill on it, but the Lotus. Because we go from like 5 mana to 2 mana. Sacking it there. Perfect. Amazing. Well, at least they're using 2 cards too, huh? Oh, they exiled the Thari. Alright, I'm happy with this now. Yeah. They didn't fuck it up and split it like 1-1 and lose to the sleeper pump. Oh, let's entomb it in a turn, huh? So we don't draw Grizzlebrand here. He mulled some white wine. It was shockingly good. Cool. Oh, we could have a Lelia. We could have a Lelia. I'm so excited. Glimmer Lens. Oh, that's the 2/2 equipment thing. That's the Rebel. They've got Rebel synergies. They have Glimmer Lens to make a Rebel token and Authority to get back. I'm so excited. Just fucking immediately. I would like this. God, I might even hit my land drop this turn. How good would that be? I did not. You like red wine over white wine? I do a little bit. I mostly just prefer dry wines. There's a winery near the town where I grew up that has a dry pear wine that I really like. Gonna have to grab some the next time I'm up north. But I can't swamp cycle from here, huh? Flash. Sick. Lilia taking it down. Taking it down for me. I think this is a matchup where I leave the Damnation in, especially on the draw here. That might be it, Colton, yeah. I know they had them at the IGA would sell them. I have to see the label though. That's not the label I recognize. I think it's a different one, different pair. Oh, this ain't something, huh? So we could tune to a Grizzlebrand. I kind of just like playing my lands and like playing Fable and reanimating off that. So I will. Your wife's from Wisconsin? Cool. So they do have a disenchant effect, but it's not free. I guess I've been there. They missed the third land drop. Rough. So we could lure us back the DRC. We could also just play Najila here. Not really sure which is better. Opponent's on 3 cards. It really does, Hippo. Yeah, Jonathan Young's made some bangers over the years, but I think this is my actual favorite of his. Yeah, trading with Skyclave here is not crazy, right? Get that 3/3 and then like reanimated exile their Luminarch. Oh, that's interesting. Kind of like holding the reanimate for Luris. Bit of a bummer. Do I shrink something here? Could kill something. I could just like kill the Skyclave and draw 2. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks to lose the Najila and a Warrior, but I don't think we're the aggro deck here. Oh, they didn't rebuy Solitude. They rebuyed the 2/2 that exiles things. Interesting. It made Luminarch the Ring Bearer. You would have gotten the Solitude. Yeah, I think I would have thought about it. Four Lelia is tough. Going to 1 there might have been silly. With this reanimate. So I think we're going to 1 here now. Yeah, we only have 1 card that can block this Luminarch. I think we have to exile it. As awkward as that is. Oh, 2 with the Evolved Sleeper. Yeah, maybe I could hit the Lelium. Now we have 2 Lifelinkers. Maybe that'll be relevant, Tom. You got it, friend. Yep, that makes sense. DRC could be good with this top. Don't think there's a reason to chill on Solitude. This is a little weird because we're like so close to hard casting the Grizzlebrand, but I think I pitch it here. Like that. Kind of a cool turn. I don't know. We lose the Grizzlebrand, we lose the top. But we also turn on the DRC and get some nice value. No, my Lalium! That's fine. Sam got killed by orcs, yeah. So I want to go down to 1 here. Or 3, rather. Do I want to lose 1 to go to 3? Sure. What could win here? Parallax Wave? Lightning Bolt? Sure. Sick. That was a cool game. Cool match. I think I might have considered... Yeah, there was like a turn in there where I wasn't like super confident that I made the best play. The turn that I went to 1, I maybe should have jumped. And then the turn previous, I maybe like killed the wrong thing or something, you know. But there's some good turns too. I did like the orcs turn. It was kind of sweet. Am I up for another step? Yeah, GG's the Birdhawk. Yeah, I was very excited to see that you had to pitch Athari both